Welcome to the Introverted Hippie podcast, episode 3. Again, my name is Chris Marie. How are you guys doing on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday? It is very, very good out here. The weather is very nice. It's not raining over here, thank God. How are you guys' weekend going so far? Did you guys see all what's happening on the news lately? Did you guys see what's going on with Donald Trump, the president? How his Twitter basically got banned? And did you see how he tried to go to POTUS account and he tried to basically tweet from there? They banned that account too. I'm like, our president is something else. The United States is looking real ghetto over here, guys. It looks crazy. It's looking real crazy out here right now. I don't know what the United States got going on, but we need to get together. Hopefully when Joe Biden gets in the chair, we get the world together, get the United States together, because it's crazy. We have a lot of stuff going on. You know, guys, COVID is really strong out here, so make sure that you're washing your hands. Make sure that you are wearing your mask, because when you're wearing your mask and washing your hands, you're not only protecting you, but you're protecting other people too. So most definitely keep those things in mind when you are going outside not wearing a mask, because it can happen to anybody. One of my friends, he recently just got COVID, and thank God he recently just got over it. So he's out and about with his friends right now. So yeah, it is a blessing. It is a blessing. It's a blessing. But you guys, I have a question for you. When was the moment you realized you really loved yourself? Like you really loved yourself and you really loved yourself and you really value yourself like as a person. Like, I'm not talking about, like, just spending, like, buku money on you or, like, getting your nails done, your hair done, or getting a haircut, anything like that. I'm, like, really, truly love yourself. Like, in a way that you are not going to allow anyone to come into your life that doesn't have any value to you to mess up anything. Like, when was the moment you realized that? Because I'm at this stage now where it's like, dang, like, at this point, I need to be giving so much self-love to myself, because it's just like, it's so much craziness out here in the world that people really are not caring about if they hurt you, if they do you wrong, or like, because they'll basically use that. They'll basically use you until they're tired of you. So it's just like, at this time, when did you realize that? That's a really good question, because I was just talking to my mom. I was like, dang, like, I really do love myself, because it's not materialistic things I'm saying, because that comes into play too. But I'm saying like, yo, like, I really am trying to take care of my mental, my physical, my spiritual, because you are with yourself 24/7. So you can't even blame somebody else if they don't care about you, because you got to care about yourself. That's within self-love. And I was just thinking about that all hard. Like, most definitely, we got to make sure we keep the outside looking good. But what about the inside? Like, do you love yourself? Do you take care of your mental health? Like, do you have people in your life, like, stressing you out? Do you have people basically in your life that don't care about you? Like, are you not taking care of your physical being or your spiritual being? Like, do you care about where your spirit is? Because you know, soul ties are real, guys. Soul ties are really, really real. So you got to be careful. It's soul ties not even with sex. It could be with friendships. So it's a lot of red flags out there. You really got to watch out for it. Because I'm just like, when they say self-love is the best love, it really is the best love. It really is the best love, because you're finding yourself as a person. Like, you finding yourself, you trying to figure out what you like and dislike. And if you did go through something that's very traumatic, it's giving you time to heal. And so once you are healed, and then you can be a master of your own fate. So it's just like, I've just been thinking about that, guys. Like, your spirit doing the work to better yourself. And like, that is just amazing. Like, I was talking to like one of my friends, and basically they're just saying like, hey, I'm just trying to focus on myself. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what you mean trying to focus on yourself? Like, I see you got all this stuff going on. Like, you got a good job. You have a nice apartment. You got a nice house. Like, everything is Gucci. She was just like, that's a materialistic things. Like, I'm trying to be better with myself spiritually. And I'm like, dang, like, Because if you're not right from within, baby, you're not gonna be right. So that's just something to think about. Like, tell me, you guys, like, are you working on yourselves 2021? Because we about to be in quarantine soon. So, or if you're not, like, if you are not already in quarantine, like, we're in quarantine. So are you really doing the work? So you really got to do the work on yourself so you can actually heal and actually be the best you. Most definitely be the best you. But on a better topic, how you guys feel about the high school reunions? Are you guys going to go to your high school reunions? Because I don't think I'm going to go to mine. Because I really didn't really mess with anybody like that mad heavy in my high school to go. Like, the friends I have now, like, from high school, are the friends I still communicate with. So it's no purpose for me to really go to a high school reunion, because I'm not going to see, like, anybody like I'm really cool with. Like, all the people I'm cool with, they already said they're not going. And I talked to my mom. My mom, like, she graduated in the 80s. She said she didn't even go to a high school reunion. She said, what was the purpose? She said, like, she had a lot of friends, but a lot of her friends died. So it's just like, I totally understand that. But it's like, I don't see the purpose. I just feel like you go see the same people you went to school with. And it's like, I know energy partly is going to be different, but it's just like, what's the purpose? Like, it's new vibes, new things. Like, it's 2021. I just don't feel the purpose. I don't, like, you can really see what somebody doing on social media. So why do you need to go to a high school reunion for? I just don't see the purpose. I just really don't see the purpose in going. I just feel like it's really no purpose to go. My sister, she didn't really go to a high school reunion. She said that basically it was just like a lot of people on live on Facebook, and they were like, on live, basically saying there was like a football game and showing that their reunion. My sister graduated like in 20, well, not even 20. Man, this was 2007. It wasn't even in the 20s. Oh my gosh, like, that was so long ago. But yeah, how do you guys feel about the new Zendaya and David Washington movie coming on Netflix called Malcolm and Marie? I'm so excited for that, guys. Oh my God. I'm just going to play a snippet of that because I'm excited.
Excruciating, difficult, stubbornly obnoxious woman I've ever met in my entire life. I fucking love you.
Oh, he's so sensitive. He's romantic. I bet he's sweet, right? Well, I mean, yeah. When he's not being an emotional fucking terrorist.
Oh. I love the way you see the world, Marie.
Does that not make you guys excited? Like, because I feel like that is going to be a fire film. I'm excited because I really, really like Zendaya a lot. And I love her acting, especially in Euphoria. She did really good. And David Washington, of course, he's Denzel Washington's son. And plus, he can really, really act. So that's really good. I forgot what, like, he had the show Ballers with The Rock. And that was a really, really good show. So I know it's going to be fire with Malcolm and Marie. I'm really excited. It's coming out in February the 5th. You guys most definitely check it out. It is going to be on Netflix. And it's right at time from Valentine's Day. So if you're going to be with your little boo, you might can save that to watch for him, or just watch it when he come over. You can rewind it, because that's something I might do. But yeah, that's going to be an awesome film. I'm excited for it. So that's really good. And also, did you guys, I don't know if you guys are into like the Real Housewives of Atlanta. This podcast is for everybody. It's not just for women, but I don't know if you guys are into that. But Portia Williams basically came out and said the reason she got pregnant with Dennis is because he had a job and he had basically income coming in, and she knew that he was going to be a good father figure. I'm like, that's so crazy. Portia be saying some wild things, but I don't know. I feel like that's a good sign to say you want to have a baby with somebody, but it's more to that just being a good father with figure. Are you guys going to be a good parents? Not just co-parents, because babies and children, they need family units. But what do I know? I'm not a parent, so we're going to skip past that. I've just got a question for you guys. How do you guys feel about the cappers? And you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but the cappers are like the people that just be capping for no reason. No reason at all. Like, people just be lying. And I'm like, what you gotta lie for? Like, we too old for us to be lying and capping. The cappers, like, I I remember I was getting my hair done one time by this girl, and I was like, she was cool. She was really, really cool. And so she was just basically telling me how she met her girlfriend, whatever like that. And I was like, cool beans. Her girlfriend and her seemed cool. She basically told me that she has a child, and she said that she had her child at 21, and it was by a sperm donor. And I'm thinking like, oh, it's just the baby father that she not trying to claim. She basically said that, when I was 21, I basically went to like a clinic and paid $60 to get, them to, do they in a business in a cup, and they did what they did, and I have my child. And I'm like, it's cost $60 to do that? I thought insemination was more expensive. So I was over there, so I was just like, well, okay, she just capping. I'm like, why are you lying to me? Like, you don't have to lie to me, baby. Like, you don't have to cap for me. I'm not a capper. Like, I ain't nothing for me to cap about because I'm grown. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, whatever I do, that's on me. That's not on you. That's on me. But I just feel like the cappers all 2020. The cappers all 2021 need to chill out because you need to live your best life. Fuck what people think about you, because at the end of the day, they don't do nothing for you. They don't pay your bills. So it's like, why should you care what people think? They're not going to do nothing for you. So it's just like capping on the internet, capping in real life. I'm just not cap because that's not who I am. I'm going to keep it all the way a buck all the time because that's the person I am. But guys, it is coming to the end of our podcast. So we have to go ahead and do some releases of toxic energy, toxic vibes, negative auras, and we just have to make sure that we exhale these toxic energies. So I think the song that I'm going to play today is going to be by Ariana Grande featuring The Weeknd. It's called Off the Table. But I'm just going to add an extra song in because I was really feeling Teenage Fever by Drake this morning, because I was like, bruh, I haven't heard this song in forever, and it just gives me so much positive vibes and energy. So I'm going to play those songs for you guys, and then I'm going to come back, and then we can go ahead and release those negative energies and those toxic vibes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the Introverted Hippie podcast today. I'm glad that you released those toxic negative energies and those vibes. Again, we'll see you guys back on Thursday with a new episode. You enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Peace, love, and light.